Begin class now. So let's come to the front of our mats. Bring your big toes together, heels slightly apart. Lift your toes up towards the sky. Spread your toes wide. And then bring your big toes down first. And then your pinky toes down second. Feel all four corners of your foot on the mat. Feel every side connecting. We'll bring our hands to our heart and we'll begin the class by the chanting of Om. May we be guided and protected through our practices today. And may all beings everywhere benefit from these practices through our minds and souls. And may all beings everywhere be happy and be at peace. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. You can bring your hands down. Reach up tall through the crown of your head. Keep pressing all four corners of your foot down. Today's class, we're going to be focusing on large intestine and the lungs. So we'll be stretching the front body a lot. So move with your breath. Go at your own pace. Don't feel pressure to rush through the poses. We'll take long, deep breaths in all these postures and connect inward. Okay, we'll begin with Surya Namaskar. Inhale your arms up, palms touch. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward, drop your head, relax your neck. Inhale, flat back, bring your hands to your shins. And exhale, plant your hands and step your feet back into a plank. Lower down knees, chest, chin, move with your breath. Inhale, cobra, press the tops of your feet down. Press your hips down, lift your heart, lift your chest. And exhale, down dog. Bend your knees a lot here. Right away, bring your attention to your fingers and your toes, your hands and your feet. Spread your fingers wide, spread your toes wide. Feel all four corners of your hands and feet pressing into the ground. Pull your lower belly in. Press your hands into the earth and feel the tractioning of your spine. Shoulder blades move down your back. Bend your knees a lot. Pull your belly in. Look between your hands. Exhale and step your feet forward in between your hands. Inhale, flat back. Look up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward, grab hold of either side, either elbow with the opposite hand. Relax your neck here. Inhale, look up and bring your arms up, come to standing. Reach up tall, go back, keep breathing. And then exhale, bend your knees, swan dive, fold forward. Once again, drop your head, bring your hands down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, bend your knees and step back into a plank. Lower down knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, look up, chin up. Exhale, down dog. Bend your knees a lot here if you need to. Pull your lower belly in. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. Press into your hands and keep pulling your abdominal muscles in. See if you can reach your bum further back and if you can reach your heels towards the earth. Keep pulling your belly in. Exhale, look forward, bend your knees. And inhale, step your hands between your feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, lower down, drop your head, grab hold of either elbow. Relax your head here, relax your neck. Feel a tractioning of your spine. And then look up and come all the way up with your hands above your head. Look at your hands. Keep breathing. Look back, hips forward. And one more, dive forward, bend your knees. Drop your head towards your shins. Keep your knees bent. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, plant your hands and step your feet into a plank. Stay here a moment, gazing in between your hands, or close your eyes and bring your awareness inside. Drop your knees, drop your chest, drop your chin. Inhale, cobra, look up. Exhale, down dog. Bend your knees, spread your toes wide. Spread your fingers wide. Feel every knuckle in your hand connected with the earth. Press your index fingers down. Press your thumbs down. Spread your toes in your hands like a frog. Bend your knees, look between your hands and step your feet forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold it forward one more time. Grab hold of either elbow. Exhale all the air out. Drop your head. Relax your neck and feel a tractioning of your spine. Excuse me, inhale, come to standing, arms up over your head. Keep breathing, go back. And then exhale your arms by your side. Close your eyes and breathe. Bring your awareness inside. Gazing at your third eye chakra. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do meridian stretches with our hands, with our arms. So you can bring your feet hip width apart, toes pointing forward. Lift your shoulders up to your ears and then roll your shoulders back. Palms are facing forward. Reach down through your ring fingers. Open your chest, open your heart. Reach up tall through the crown of your head. I'll come closer so you can see me. Keep reaching down with your ring fingers. Good. From here, you're going to look to the right. Keep your chin pointing down towards your shoulder. Feel the back of your neck long. Bring your chin back to center. And then go look towards the left shoulder. Chin is pointing down. Keep reaching through your ring fingers. Heart open, abdomen in. And then go back to center. We're going to reach our arms up in the shape of a T. And point your thumbs back so that your palms are pointing up towards the ceiling. Reach your thumbs back a little bit. Open your chest. Feel your armpits opening. Pull your abdomen in and reach up through the crown of your head. Feel the back of your neck getting long here. Keep reaching back with your thumbs. Good. Now you're going to turn both palms facing down. Point your right index finger out and then drop your left hand. Bring your chin down to your chest and then looking over towards the left shoulder. Keep your chin pointing down. Make sure that your shoulders are parallel to one another. So we don't want one shoulder coming up like this. Make sure you stay squared. Keep pointing through your index finger a little bit back and out. Feel the stretch all over the front of the shoulder. Good. Bring your chin back to center. Release your right hand down and then point out through your left finger. Reach your left index finger out and slightly back. Feel the whole stretch on the upper arm from your finger all the way up your forearm, your bicep, your shoulder, and the side of your neck. Now drop your chin and look over towards the right side. Keep pointing your chin down. Feel the back of the left side of the neck stretching here. Keep breathing. And then looking back to center, drop both of your hands down. Now we'll do front side stretches. Bring your feet together, big toes together, heels slightly apart, and reach your arms up over your head and interlace your fingers, index fingers pointing up. We want to squeeze our biceps into our ears, reaching up tall. Keep pressing down through your feet. Feel your big toes pressing even harder, and then feel the connection going all the way up to your inner thighs. Tilt your pelvis forward, pull your belly in, and keep reaching up. From here, bend a little to the right, keeping the back of your neck long. Pull your belly in. Feel the whole left side of the body expanding with your breath. Feel it from your ankle, from your left ankle, going up the sides of your legs. Feel it coming up the side of your hip, your abdomen, your ribs, coming up your arm all the way to your finger. Keep breathing into that whole shape. Gather everything and then bring yourself back to center. Press your feet into the earth. Reach up even taller, get longer. And then go to the left side. Keep pressing your feet into the ground. Feel the whole left side of the body opening up and stretching here. As you press your feet into the earth, reach up through your fingertips. Gather everything and then bring yourself back to center. From here, we're going to lift our chest forward, press our hips forward, and then look back. Point your fingers back too. It doesn't have to be a lot. It could be just a tiny centimeter. But drop your head and look up. Look back if you can. Keep pressing your feet into the earth, your hips pressing forward, reaching up with your heart. Bend your knees, lift your heart to bring your head back to center. Bend your knees a lot and then hinge at the hips, going down at about a 90-degree angle. Stay here for one breath. Keep reaching out through your fingertips, palms together. And then exhale, Coming all the way down, bring your chest to your thighs. See if you can bring your hands behind your legs. You can hold onto your heels, your ankles here, but just make sure that your chest is connected to your thighs. Bend your knees as much as you need to in order to connect your thigh and your chest. And then see if you can drop your face down towards your shins. And then maybe you'll be able to grab hold of either elbow. Keep breathing in, pull in your abdomen, press through your big toes. See what happens when you press your big toes deeply into the mat. You might feel your sit bones separating and reaching up towards the ceiling. Now to come up, we'll bend our knees, reach our arms by our ears and interlace our fingers just the way we came down. Hinging at the hips with a straight back coming all the way up and arms by our side. If your feet are separated, bring them back together and come to the top of your mat. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, bring your palms down and bring your feet back into a plank. Drop your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Reach your left leg up for three-legged down dog. And then bring your leg forward into a high lunge. Lift your arms and your torso up. Hands are parallel to one another. Keep reaching back through your right heel. Your front leg is at a 90-degree angle. Then from here, you can bend your right knee and bring it to the ground, or bring your hands down and slowly bring your knee down. Uncurl your right toes. You can bring your hands to your knee or to the floor. Uncurl your right toes. And then reach your right hip down and forward so that your hips are 90 degrees. You can bring both your hands to your left knee, or you can keep your left hand on your left knee and then reach your right arm on your hip. Lift your chest, lift your chin, and look up and back. Keep pressing your hip forward, squeeze your butt. Right hip pressing forward. Keep reaching up through your heart and make sure you breathe. Don't hold your breath. Feel the whole right side of the body opening up. To come out of it, lift your heart up and then bring your head down. From here, we'll bring our right knee forward a couple of inches so that our legs make a square. You can keep your toes curled, or you can come to the top of your right foot. Inhale your right arm up, reach straight up and turn to the left, and see if you can hook your shoulder onto your knee. See if they can touch. Pull your belly in, bring your hands to your heart, press your palms together, and twist to the left. We are wringing out our lower organs or intestines, our bladder, kidneys, our liver, and then our heart and our lungs are opening up towards the left. Broaden your chest. Breathe deeply. Good. Unravel yourself. Keep your legs as they are. You can shift your left foot slightly to the left if you need to. And we're gonna bring our right elbow down onto the mat. If you need a block, you can put a block under your elbows and then bring your right elbow down to the mat. You can stay here, or if you're a little more flexible, curl your right toes and then shift your knee inch by inch back. Drop your head and relax the back of your neck. Press into your left foot, press your big toes in, and relax the rest of your body. Pull your abdomen gently in. Beautiful. Lift your head and then just bring that left leg back and go down knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Look up. Exhale, downward dog. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Press your hands into the mat. Feel your shoulder blades coming down your back. Pull your abdomen in. Reach your sit bones apart. And reach them up towards the back wall. Spread your toes and feel your heels going down towards the earth, even if they don't touch. Just imagine them moving in that direction. Keep pressing your hands into the earth. Feel your spine pressing up and back. Now reach your right leg up in three-legged down dog, and then bring it in between your hands for high lunge. Bring your arms up, looking forward, hands are parallel. Right hip reaching forward. Left hip reaching forward. And then bring your hands to your knees and then drop your left knee or go down whichever way feels right. Now uncurl your left toes and drop your left hip down and forward. You can bring your hands to your right knee and stay here. Or you can keep your right hand on your right knee and your left hand on your left hip. Keep reaching your left hip forward, squeeze your butt. Press the top of your foot into the mat. Lift your chest up. And if you can, bring your chin up, drop your head back. Keep breathing into that whole shape. Don't hold your breath. From your toe all the way up the front of your shins, your thighs, up the front of your hip, your abdomen, your chest, all the way up into the left eye. To come out of it, lift your chest, bring your fingertips down, and then reach your left foot a couple of inches forward so that you're forming a square with your legs. You can curl your back toes if you need to, or you can stay on the top of your left foot. From here, reach your left arm up and twist to the right. Pull your belly in and then reach your armpit into your knee. Pull your belly in, your lower organs are being wrung out. Press your palms together and open your chest up to the right. Press your hands together. Pull your belly in. Press into your right foot and keep pulling your belly in. Good. Unravel yourself. Looking forward, you can move your right foot slightly to the right here if you need to. And then drop your left elbow down first, and then your right elbow down second. Relax your head, relax your neck. You can stay in this shape. Keep pressing into your right foot. And if you want to go deeper or are a little more flexible, curl your left foot. Good. And then lift your knee and just wiggle it back. Pull your belly in, breathe into the shape, don't hold your breath. Fill your whole body up with air and with energy. Good. Press your hands into the ground and then bring your right leg back. Go down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths here. If you need to go into child's pose, you can do that. Or you can stay in down dog for 5 deep breaths. If you don't know what child's pose is, come to your knees. Bring your toes together and then bring your forehead down to the ground. Spread your knees as wide as the mat if you need to. Just make sure that your toes touch and your bum is going back towards your heels. This is always an option for you if you get tired. You can take it at any moment in the class. So from here, we're going to come to our belly. So drop your knees down and come to your belly for locust. So locust, we're going to bring our forehead down to the ground. Bring your feet together. Big toes are touching. And then spread your toes wide and press the top of your foot into the mat. Feel your knees lifting up. Now we're going to interlace our fingers behind our back, palms together. Make sure you seal them. And then lift your chest and pull your arms back. Lift your feet off the ground. Squeeze your thighs together. Keep squeezing your feet towards one another. Reaching up with your heart. Squeeze your butt. Lift up with your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Make sure you're breathing. Imagine your legs are going long behind you. And then exhale. Bring your feet down. Drop your head. You can stack your hands under your forehead here. And just breathe. Let go of everything. Okay. And we'll do that 2 more times. So bring your forehead to the ground. Bring your feet together. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Pull your abdomen in. Press your feet into the ground and lift everything up. Lift your chest. Open your heart forward. Think about your legs lengthening behind you as opposed to you lifting them. Just imagine them growing long, just straight back. Press your hips down. Lift your chest a little higher. Pull your belly in. Exhale, drop everything and relax. Let it go. Whatever you may be holding on to physically, mentally, emotionally, just let it go. Feel your body relaxing. Healing happens when we are relaxed, when our bodies are capable of relaxation. Bring your forehead back down to the ground and interlace your fingers behind your back. Bring your feet together. Make sure your palms are sealed together shut. Feet together. Lift your legs. Lift your chest. Press your hips down. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your abdomen and lengthen your legs straight back. Feel your hands moving towards your heels. Breathe into this shape, pull your belly in. And exhale, relax everything. Press back into a downward dog. And then we're just going to come into a plank from downward dog. So let's talk about plank for a minute here. If you're tired in the plank, just drop your knees, but keep your hands pressing into the ground. So for plank, we want to make sure that our hands are directly under our shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. So that means our hands are parallel. Our peace fingers, our index and middle finger are pointing towards the front of the mat. Press your thumbs into the ground. Pull your belly in. Press back into your heels. Tilt your pelvis forward. Squeeze your butt. Back of your neck long. Good. Keep breathing. And then drop your knees and come back into a child's pose. We'll do that one more time. You want to give your wrists a little break while you're in child's pose. Flip your hands so your palms are facing towards the ceiling. And then just relax them. Then press back into a plank. Make sure your hands are directly under your feet. We're going to do something called a side plank or Vashisthasana in Sanskrit. Bring your left hand to the center of your body, so basically directly under your face. And then you're going to turn to the left side and come to the left side edge of your foot. Open your body towards the right. Stack your feet, or if you need to, you can bring your right foot forward. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling, pull your belly in. You can just look straight forward. Good, come back to the center plank. Set it up just like we did in the beginning. And then reach your right hand directly under your face and shift your body to the right, coming on the right knife edge of your foot. Your left leg can be stacked on top of your right, or you can bring it forward just a bit to take the pressure off. And I'm showing you here. And then reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Looking forward, pull your belly in. Press your hands into the ground. And then come back to plank. Drop your knees and come into child's pose. Breathe into this shape and let everything go. Breathe deeply. See if you can lengthen your exhale. Press back into down dog. And then you're going to bring your right foot in between your hands. And then open up your body towards the left. Drop your left heel down. Bring your right shoulder and your right knee to touch. And then press your hand beside your foot into the ground. Then reach your right arm up so that your arms are in a shape of a T. Pull your low belly in here and scoop your right hip up. press into your front foot. You can look up over your left thumb. Now keep your legs nice and strong as they are and lift only your torso for warrior two, looking over your right hand. Straighten your right leg. Pivot your foot so that the right foot is parallel to the front of the mat. And then turn your left foot to the back of the mat. Toes pointing back. So we're gonna go into revolt to side angle on the other side. Bend your knees so you're in warrior two. Pull your belly in. And then from here, drop your left hand down beside your left foot. Spread your fingertips wide. And make the connection of your knee and your shoulder together. Scoop your right hip down and up. And lift your right arm up towards the ceiling so that your arms are in a shape of a T. Press into both of your feet firmly. Pull your low belly in. See if you can find your pelvic floor here. And see if you can engage your pelvic floor and pull it up towards your heart. Now keep your legs nice and strong. Come up into warrior two, looking over your left hands. And then straighten your left leg. And then bring your feet parallel to one another for spread foot posture. Arms are out in the shape of a T. Inhale and bring your hands to your hips. Fingertips pointing up. Lift your chest, press your hips forward. You don't have to go back a lot. Drop your head back if you can or want to. Pull your belly in and breathe. Keep your spine as it is. Bend your knees and then hinge at the hips. Fold forward nice and slow. Bring your hands down under your face. Drop your head, relax the back of your neck, and lift your hips, your sit bones up towards the ceiling. Keep your knees as bent as you need to here. If your legs are very far apart, bring them in just a little bit. We want to make sure we can press into all corners of our feet. And as we press into all corners of our feet, feel your sit bones coming up towards the ceiling. You can keep your hands as they are, or you can reach for either ankle. And keep reaching the top of your head down towards the earth. Pull your body forward slightly and keep lifting your sit bones up towards the ceiling. Knees are as bent as they need to be. Pull your belly in. Relax your necks, relax your shoulders. Inhale, look up and bring your hands directly under your shoulders. Stay here looking forward. You can straighten your knees a little bit more here. Now we're going to walk towards our right and then bring your toes onto the right side, pointing forward. Your right leg is in front here. Your left leg is back. Try to keep both your heels down on the ground, bend both your knees if you need to, and keep pulling your right hip back and your left hip forward so your hips are squared to the front. Bring your fingertips up towards the top of your foot on either side of your foot. Keep pulling your belly in. Keep reaching the sit bone back. Feel the stretch in your glute, in your right glute. Good. Bring your right leg back to meet your left foot, and then step your right foot forward. Hips are parallel towards the front. Both feet are down. Bend your knees if you need to. Keep working your left hip back and your right hip forward so that your hips are parallel. You can guide your hips by pulling your belly in. Reach your heart forward. Reach long through the crown of your head and looking down. Make sure you're breathing. Keep your abdomen engaged. Good. Bring your foot back into down dog. And then let's go back onto our tummies. This time we're going to get into bow pose. Bring your knees together. Lift your heels up. Press your hips down, the front of your hips down towards the ground. And then reach your hands back and grab your heels. If you need a strap, you can definitely use a strap for this pose. And then work your feet towards one another. Legs back, that's all you need to do. Just kick. Lift your chest up. Pull your belly in. And kick your legs back. Open your heart. Look up, chin up. Keep pulling your belly in. Feel the stretch in the whole front of the body. Good. Exhale. Bring everything down and relax. Let go of everything. Two more bows. Bring your knees back together. Lift your heels up towards the ceiling. Press your hips down into the ground. Now reach for your ankles. Pull your feet towards one another. Lift your chest. Shoulder blades go down your back. Press your hips down and kick your feet. All you need to do is kick your legs back. Keep reaching your heart up. Lift your head back if you can. Engage your abdomen. Keep pressing your hips down. And exhale. Let it all go. Drop your head. Relax everything here. One more bow. Bring your knees together or close to one another and then lift your heels up towards the ceiling. Press your hips down. Reach back with your hands. Grab hold of your ankles. Feet towards one another and kick your legs back. Open your heart. Press your hips down. Reach your head up and back. Keep breathing. Kick your legs back. One more breath. Feel the whole front of the body opening. And exhale. Relax everything. Let everything that you're holding on to go. So from here, press back into child's pose and then come to sitting on your bum. Reach your legs out in front of you. And we're going to do a pose called Asana. Legs are parallel. And then lift your right leg up and bring your heel towards your bum. So your knee is bent. Bring your knee as close to your bum as possible. And you can bring it out slightly to the right just a little bit. From here, bring your right fingertips, your left fingertips to the left side of your hip. And then reach your right arms up over your head. Pull your belly in. And then reach forward with your arm and see if you can get your shoulder in front of your shin. If you can, reach your shoulder and your chin together and then wrap your right arm behind your leg. Then reach your left arm to meet your right arm if you can. If not, you can just keep your left arm down and keep reaching your right arm around your right leg. Now stay here. If you have your hands, grab your left hand with your right hand or your wrist. Reach forward with your chest, slight hinging at the hips. Good, 2 more breaths here. Good. Inhale, come out of it slowly. And then reach your right leg back to straight out in front of you. And we'll go on to the left side. So bring your left heel in towards your left bum. Foot just a little to the outside of your left hip. Make sure your hips are parallel here. So feel both sit bones pressing into the earth. You can bend your front knee if you need to. Your front toes are pointing up towards the ceiling and your heel is pressing down towards the earth. Bring your right arm beside your right hip and lift your left arm up towards the ceiling. Pull your belly in here as you reach up and then hinge at the hips, press into your front foot, heel, and then reach your body forward and see if you can get your shoulder in front of your shin. And if you can, wrap your left arm behind your leg and then reach your right arm to meet your left hand. If your body's twisted to the right a little bit, see if you can bring your right shoulder down. Get long here, press into your right heel, press into your right hip. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. Keep pulling your belly in here, press into your left foot. We'll take a couple more breaths here. Find some relaxation in the pose. You can close your eyes if you wish. And bring your attention and your awareness inside. Good. Unravel. And then bring your feet together in front of you for staff pose. Press your heels down into the earth. Point your toes up towards the ceiling. And then bring your big toes to touch. And press your big toes out. Pull your low belly in. Reach up tall through the crown of your head. And bring your hands beside your hips here. If you cannot reach your hands or your palms down onto the ground, you can stay on your fingertips and then keep pressing your shoulders towards one another. Reach your elbows towards one another. So everything is parallel in a nice straight line. And then from here, bend your knees a little or a lot. You can even put something underneath, like a rolled up towel underneath your knees if you need to. And then reach forward, hinging at the hips. Keep pulling your belly in and see if you can grab hold of your feet. If you can't, come to your shins. And then slowly work on bringing your fingertips down. So stay here or bend your knees a lot and then drop your head down for a forward fold. And then see if your hands will reach your feet. And drop your face down towards your shins. And we're allowing the spine to round here. So feel a stretch in the whole back of your body. From your heels, up the back of your calves, your hamstrings, your glutes, going up your back, past your kidneys, your lungs, up through your shoulders and your neck. Feel the stretch of the fascia there. And breathe deeply. Lengthen your exhale. We'll be here for one more minute. Good. To come up, lift your head, press your fingertips into the ground, pull your belly in, and then come up with a straight spine. We'll come to laying on our back. And you can open your knees to the side and bring your feet to touch so that your legs are in the shape of a diamond here. And from here, we're gonna do something called abdominal massage. So you're gonna take both your fists and you're gonna put each fist on either side of your belly button. And then we're just going to make little circles with our fists, massaging our intestines. Abdominal massage is really great to release stress that builds up in the intestines, to move things around, and to help relax the diaphragm. Make sure you get in there. See if you can relax while doing it. Make sure you're breathing. If it feels weird with the fists, you can also press with your fingertips. Just press around your organs. You don't have to press too hard. Use your breath. Now, while you're here, I want you to bring your thumbs right at the side of your abdomen. So if you find your belly button and you make a straight line on either side, you'll find your hip bones. Once you find your hip bones, drag your fingertips up higher to meet your lowest ribs. And once you find your lowest ribs, you can press into that point with your index fingers. You can use your index fingers or your thumbs. And breathe deeply as you press in. As you inhale, you'll feel your muscle pressing into your finger. And as you exhale, you feel more space in your body as you press your fingers in. Take 5 more breaths in this. Keep pressing your fingers in and breathe deeply. Okay. Now from here, lift your knees up, pointing towards the ceiling, and then bring your heels towards your bum. We're going to go into bridge. Press into the back of your head, lift your shoulder blades up, and then reach your shoulder blades under your body. Reach your fingertips towards your heels, press your palms into the ground, and then lift your hips up. To go a little deeper into this pose, press the back of your head into the ground, and then pull your abdomen in and feel your shoulder blades lifting up off of the ground. One at a time, tuck them under. Keep pressing into your hands and see if you can lift your hips higher. Press into your heels, squeeze your butt, squeeze your abdomen, open your heart. Chin towards your chest, but not directly touching. One more breath in, see if you can reach up a bit higher. And exhale, drop everything down one vertebrae at a time and relax. Good. One more time. Bring your palms down towards your heels. Press your heels into the ground. Lift your bum up. Press your head down and then lift one shoulder blade up at a time and tuck it under. Reach your hips up higher. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your glutes. Open your heart up and out. Press your hands down. One more breath in. And relax everything. One more time. Press your hands into the ground. Lift your hips up. Bring your shoulder blades under. Maybe you'll want to grab your ankles for this one. For that, you'll need to shift your shoulder blades even lower down. Press your hips up. Squeeze your butt. And relax everything. And we'll go straight into Shavasana. Drop your legs down. Close your eyes immediately. To give yourself an adjustment in Shavasana, press the back of your head down, lift your shoulders off the ground, and then bring them down. This makes more space in your neck. Relax your feet to the side, spread your feet wider than the mat. Palms are facing the ceiling. And let go of everything here. Feel your body getting heavy. Feel it melting and merging into the earth as you become intertwined into one solid mass. Letting everything go. Like a rock, just standing there. Relax your jaw, separate your teeth, lips together or slightly apart. Breathing stays through the nose. Slowly bring some awareness back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Stretch your arms up. Roll to your desired side. And come up to a seated position. Keeping that energy in your body. Keep your eyes closed. Come to a comfortable seat. Bring our hands to our heart for the chanting of Om. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you for joining in class, Raza.